put that down a little bit?
Yeah, I haven't even worked it out yet.
Work it out.
Yo,
Work
what
it
up?
out before you go live.
What's going on?
Pull it down.
Yo, we in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. Yeah, what happened to the extension cord?
Brown joint? Go behind you. Where you left?
Yo, is that mic working?
What?
Check, check,
Is it again?
check.
That's the joint.
Check.
It sounded good earlier. We testing it out.
Yeah.
Yo, you said the extension cord, that shit right there. Brown joint. Guess who back in the motherfucking hand?
Maybe should have waited to go live, but okay.
Yeah. Yo, what up? What up, New London? We up in here, man.
We up in here.
Hey, yo,
Yeah, I've been
sound
here.
coming in both headphones?
Huh?
Sound coming in working? Both headphones working?
My headphones working.
Both of them?
I don't know about that one.
Only one.
Theirs working?
Only
I
one.
don't know if it's short. Yeah, it's only one.
Yeah.
I think it's just short. I think it's short. I just want to see. I ain't know if it was some.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Headphones.
Yo, listen.
Wires be dangling.
Yo, listen.
Yeah, no.
I want y'all to stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. We got 15 viewers in there. Stay tuned. We're about to talk about the NL shit. That shit that's going on right now in New London and youth football. That's what it's going to be about tonight. So, if you want to know about that youth football, I got all the ins and outs about youth football in New London, Connecticut, and just everywhere. Just everything that's going on right now. I got it going on right now.
Yes.
So, tap in. We're gonna get in. I got DJ Lightskin in the background. He's doing his thing back there on the wheels of steel, playing all that, you know what I mean, that 90s ish. So that's what we got to do.
Are we live?
Why am I
Are we live? Are we live? Are we live?
You on here too?
oh, okay, we I think the mic should just be, yeah, there you go.
Alright.
And there we go. Mike Mitch, what up, baby?
What up, kid? What's good with you,
What's
brother?
going on? Huh?
What's happening, brother?
Yo, Rip the Runway was a success, man.
Yeah,
God damn it.
so good.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
good.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Big up Jennifer Hall, man. Vintage Vibe.
It was a good time. I'm glad I tapped in, man. It was a good time.
I've never been to hygienic park.
Yo, even though Mike had the Heat jersey on,
Nah, it was the Suns joint.
you know what I'm saying?
The Suns.
It-
I'm a
it
Heat
was
fan.
still
I
a
was back
good
to
time.
Phoenix throwback. Like, yo, you know, man, niggas wear jersey, they like it, man. Motherfuckers
Yeah.
don't wear their team all the time.
Yeah,
They
let's,
Miami Heat all day, baby.
you know what I'm saying?
Doesn't
Yo,
matter what he's wearing.
hey, listen, where you at? Who's that? What up? What up, baby? New London, what's going on, man? Green and gold. Who's representing that green and gold still out here in youth football? That's what I'm talking about. So we're gonna tap in on that a little bit tonight. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. It's just-
Skeptical about it, but we're gonna have a good
Huh?
time.
What the cool at? Oh, y'all take the lights today, huh?
Yo, we've been fucked up since the bar. Yo, you up in the Luna?
Where? On Luna?
La Luna.
Really?
Oh, word?
He's been there for like 3 hours.
I've been there since 3.
5 hours.
You know,
Oh, I gotta come back and monitor to make
You know
sure you ain't
what
so
I'm
crazy,
saying?
huh?
you know, I might,
He's like, you guys
yeah, might have to
don't
open the
think
bag
we're
for me
fine.
because I'm a little, I'm a
Jazz
little,
bag
I'm
right
there,
here.
I'm there already. I'm there already, so
Oh,
it's
no.
about to get live tonight. I'm hurting
Hello,
feelings.
Facebook world.
I'm hurting feelings. I don't care. I'm hurting feelings tonight. Huh? Yeah. Yo, let's turn it up. What we got over here?
Don't you gotta turn it
Yo, Mike, we ready, right? We're going
You
in.
went over this song's over?
We're going in. We're going in.
At 2 minutes?
I thought it was 10 seconds. No?
Nah, that's the drop.
Oh, that's this one. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Wait till it get like you see where the waves at.
Yeah,
You see
yeah,
where it
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
slow down. That's where you can go.
Yeah, yeah,
You good over there?
yeah. You good over there? All right.
You're gonna have to play that
All right. What up? song?
Play on Sunny G. Did you hear it?
Oh, yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I heard it.
Send it to him. It's good.
Send it to him. Send it to him right now so he can
You don't
upload
have
it.
his?
You got
Yeah,
the
so you
G
can-
record?
Yeah.
Clean?
Got an SG record.
Send it to him?
16 people on the drop right now. Let's go. Let's talk about it. Well, listen, if y'all talking about tonight, we talking about youth football. We talking about youth football, trials and tribulations, and parent drama. Trials and tribulations and parent drama in youth football right now.
Hold on.
That's what I'm talking about right now.
Wait,
So
on.
I'm in New London County right now, you know, representing. So y'all gotta hear us out tonight. 'Cause it's about to get real. So just stay tuned, and we're gonna get into the content and everything that we're talking about right now. So y'all can chime in, put your questions in the comments. I'm chiming in on everything. We're answering everything back. So just get at me, man. You know, I got Zanti on the side. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it from the female perspective to the male perspective. You know what I'm saying? We got DJ Lightskin in the building. He's doing his thing back there on the ones and the twos. He's gonna keep it listening for y'all. So check in, man.
One week,
You
the
know,
tell
love
them, so
to do
that's
that
why me
thing
tell
right
them,
now.
say, all who work,
So I
them
wanna blow
vacation
this.
put in
I
them
wanna blow the
hours.
top off this
And
joint.
so,
Last week we blew the top off the joint. There was like 2,500 views. So that was kind of strong last week. It wasn't, I mean, the topic was real, but I got something for y'all next week, though. My girl Jahida Kim,
yeah, just one
I got
week.
something for y'all this week, though. Not this week, but next week. But we talking about youth football. We talking about youth football, trials and tribulations, and parent drama. That's what we talking about. You know, it's about to, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's about to get, it's all crazy. It's all crazy right now. So, oh, we about to go in. We about to go in. Yeah, get ready. Let's go. Here we go.
Always one nigga on the fucking chat.
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on, New London? It's Dr. J House Call in the building. Dr. J House Call Radio. What's the 411? I got Zanti on my side. 929 WDUP. Let's talk about it. The 411. It's Thursday, baby.
Thursday.
You know what I'm saying?
We're
It is
only a
Thursday.
couple minutes late.
Yo, why we always late?
Always. We should just, I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Yo, you know what? We're gonna just switch it to 8:30. Yeah. I don't know why. It's like the crazy thing is I was right down the street.
for 5 hours.
You know what I'm saying? I was right down the street, so I could have made it on time, but Zanti was late.
Get out of here. I was not late.
Yo, listen, New London. I want y'all to chime in, man. Get at me on the Facebook Messenger. If you're in your car right now, what is going on? What is that?
You know, say a queen in turbo. Me usually say a shade turbo, you know, but a queen in turbo.
Yo, listen. And I was like, yo, I was like somebody's talking in the background here. What's going on?
Wait a second.
Yeah. I'm like, where's that coming from?
Stop for a second.
About to stop production right
Sorry,
now.
guys.
You know what I'm saying?
That was a
My bad, New
tech
London.
malfunction.
You know what I'm saying? So listen, New London, what's going on in London County? What's up with that green and gold, man? Yo, listen, I just, you know, I just have a lot to talk about tonight because I'm gonna air it all out tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna air it all out. You know, I've read some things, I read some comments, you know, but I'm about to air it all out on live radio tonight. So stay tuned. Please stay tuned. If you're in your car, if you're on the radio, 929wdup.com, get on live so you can hear it very, very clear. Because I'm about to go through everything about youth football. Seriously. Trials, tribulations, and parent drama. That's what we're about to talk about tonight. Because it's crazy right now. And it's particularly crazy in just one town, but it's crazy in two towns, but it's really crazy in every town right now. Because it's just I wish I could get into it right now, but I just want y'all to stay tuned so y'all can check in and y'all can chime in on the Facebook and everything, and y'all can talk about it, the 411, because that's what we do. Let's talk about it, the 411. This is it. This is what it is. We
Let's
talk
go.
about it.
We talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
I'm going to give as much as I possibly can for my experience. Obviously, the entire community knows I'm not from New London. But I know competitive kids sports because I grew up with 3 boys, 2 years apart, that played town sports. So
Okay.
I can offer some experience.
So you already know. So
Yeah,
you
I
know
know how
from
it
the
could get.
you know from the parents'
Yes.
perspective, the football mom perspective.
Yes.
Okay, so
I
that's
do.
good.
It's more was baseball mom, but all
Okay,
the
but
same
it's
thing.
still the same.
It's all
It's
the
sports
same
mom.
thing. All
Sports
same
mom.
thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
It's all the
Agreed.
same
Agreed.
thing. So that's what we talking about tonight. So I need everybody to check in, man, because if you're listening to this right now, I need you to stay tuned. I really need you to stay tuned because I'm about to put it all on air tonight, right now. 929 WDEP. Let's talk about it. It's 2024 preseason in football. Listen, the banquet is. I mean, not the banquet. Yo, I'm bugging out. Yo, listen, don't mind me. I had a few down in La Luna, and they got me a little tipsy. Any down there got me a little tipsy, and she gave me a to-go drink. Like, come on, man.
Well,
like,
I mean, when you say, "Hey, put some extra in there," what do you expect her to do?
I'm just saying, since when did you get to-go drinks?
We can't hush
At the
your
bar.
mouth. You are like
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
All right,
Got a
well, we
plastic
just
cup.
Right?
walked away
They
from
give you a plastic cup. As long as you're in the
You
plastic
with
cup,
it,
you're good.
alcohol and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Get right in the-
That's
get
the
right
thing.
in the
Since
car.
COVID,
Okay.
since COVID, it's been
Yeah.
like not riding the car. I'm not saying riding the fucking car drunk.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? But listen, riding in the car, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? A few of us got some.
where do they think
some-
you're gonna take this alcohol? I don't understand.
Just walking. If you're walking,
Yeah?
I mean,
Walking
you
where?
obviously gonna get in the car. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I need y'all to stay in tune tonight. That's what I need. But that's the Joe. What's up, baby? What's up? What's going on? What's going on out there? I want to hear from everybody, man. You know what I mean? We got a lot of stuff. Yo, Stephanie, what up, Steph? What's going on? Dion Branson, what up, baby? Bus, what up, baby? J Love, what's going on? My mom's checking in all the way from Seattle, Washington. What's going on, girl? What's going on? Let's give her a little round of
Woo
applause.
woo.
Let's give
Hey,
her.
mama.
Let's give her a little something.
Hey,
Yo,
mama.
my applause ain't working. Come on, let's give her a little bit of.
It's just not up
You know what I'm
in
saying?
volume.
Hold on. Let's get. Oh, we ain't got. We gotta wait till we can get some applause out there. So.
Let's see
You know,
who's here.
but,
Who's
yo,
here,
Pooh Barrio, what's going on, baby? Yo, Pooh Barrio be making the funniest joints, man. The funniest like memes and everything.
Yo, you killed me on security
yo,
teams, bro.
yo, he be killing me on those joints.
Killed me.
Yo, he got you. Let
Killed
him
me.
pay.
Killed me.
Yo,
Got me in mail.
he got you and Mayo on the joint, on the security joint.
Oh, look, somebody already wants smoke on Facebook.
Who wants smoke? Steve Daggett, what's going on, baby?
There's no numbers. It's pretty.
We talking
simple.
football, baby. We
Listen,
talking football.
Let me read it.
Parents on the field are just subject to the future failures. Yo, listen. Pooh Barrio, what up, baby? What's going on, man? The transfer portal was real, Steph. The transfer portal was real. Does anybody know what the transfer portal is? Do you understand what the transfer portal is? So let me explain the transfer portal first and foremost, because I'm gonna go in on this, and I want to get like 300. My mark is 300 comments. I want to talk
Let's
about
go,
it.
guys.
You know
Let's
what I'm saying?
talk about
Let's
it.
go.
I'm trying to tell you.
I
want to
know who's
going
gonna be the. Tell me about it.
Live, love, laugh.
Okay. I know
She
that's
said,
Steph. That's Steph.
There's no numbers. It's pretty simple. New London and Norwich are not big enough cities compared to Hartford and Manchester to have AFY teams
Okay.
of their own. They need to combine together into one travel team for AYF or popcorn, and each town needs to go
Popcorn.
back to Southern New England youth football. Period.
Yeah, one thing.
That's how you start rebuilding a brand that was once well known. What's up with that? Tell me about it.
Yo,
Tell me about it.
listen, I'm gonna elaborate on that because
Okay.
because first and foremost, that New London is never going back to the Southern New England football league. First and foremost, one thing is, it's like going back to somewhere with your tail between your legs. Like, oh, I couldn't make it over here, so listen, I'm gonna come back here so I can win championships. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, I coached in New London for years. You know what I'm saying? So when my son was in the league, so I coached in New London. So I know all about New London youth football and how it is. It's all egos out there. That's period. I'm gonna just keep it real. You know, I'm a type of dude. I'm not from New London. I never went to New London High School. You know, I'm a legend dude. I'm gonna let you know that I'm from Legend. You know, whatever it is. I live in Legend. It is what it is. I don't care. It's not where you live. It's where you really. It's not where you from. It's where you what you about first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't about that. You know what I mean? But listen, I want to talk about it tonight because
We are talking
I mean
about it.
I was looking on Facebook in the last few days, and you know the crazy thing about it, I don't even want to talk about it.
What do you mean? This is talk about it. The 411. We gotta talk about it. Let's go.
I wanna-
spill them. Spill them. We're waiting.
Yo, listen, I want to talk about it, but I really don't want to talk about
Oh, so you're just gonna make the music louder?
it. I just need DJ Lightskin to turn it up in the background real quick, because I can't really hear it on the station right now. Just give me a little bit of volume. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I see.
Feel better now?
It was
Feel better
operated.
now?
It was operated error. Operated
Okay.
error.
We're trying to blame the lights.
Operated error. Not on here. It's
Good.
operated
Oh,
error.
wow.
You know what I mean?
Nice job.
I thought I had
admitting
one
that.
right there, you know what
High
I'm
five.
saying?
High five.
High five.
I like, all right.
Yeah. Operated
All
error.
right.
You know what I mean?
Operator error. And usually
But yo,
it's
check
known
this out.
as user
Yo,
error.
listen. Yeah. Operator.
User error.
I'm using
Try
everything.
to soften
But
the
it's
blow.
operated right now.
But he messed up.
Yo, I messed up. So, yeah, it is what it is.
Sweet, sweet.
But listen, no.
Easy.
Yeah, right now, I'm sipping on this. This is a coconut martini. That's what I'm doing right now. What you got over here?
I got an espresso martini here.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
I like espresso martini. Usually I do espresso martinis. But,
I love
you know,
me
I had to,
espresso
you know,
martini.
just because we got youth football on the line, I got to be a little bit sober.
A little bit sober.
I got to be a little bit sober because we talk about youth football. And you don't want no coach on the sideline all tipsy and drunk and everything. So you got to
This
keep
is not quite the sideline
It's-
though.
I understand, but you know, I'm still representing the football.
All right.
I'm still
all right.
representing the kids.
Still
So
fine.
I gotta keep it kind of, copacetic. You know what I mean?
Copacetic. Oh, I haven't heard that word in forever. Copacetic.
You haven't heard that word in a long time.
Gosh, such
I like
a
to bring them
long
back.
Time.
Yo, DJ Lightskin, what's going on, man? You got any kids, man?
Got
You got-
4 of them things, man.
Huh?
Got 4 of them things.
Oh, you got 4 of them things? What's the
4 of
oldest
them
one? What's the
things.
oldest one?
11.
11. Boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a boy and a girl. That's
Is he
11.
is he playing youth football?
Negative.
Negative. Okay.
Negative.
Good.
He a Minecraft kid.
Okay. Okay. Good. Keep him over there.
Keep 'em
Because
over
keep him over there.
I know better. I watched him play basketball. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah. Listen.
Wasn't pretty.
Yeah,
But that's the whole thing.
It is
it's
what
just
it is sometimes.
the whole thing is like it's just the whole youth sports thing is just crazy because it goes through all the sports, and I'm gonna come back and talk about this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come back.
Oh, we're gonna come back.
Yeah,
to
I need y'all
But
to
I
stay
can
tuned.
tell you, I think it's the
Yeah.
my oldest son wasn't very athletic, but my 2 stepsons that were just slightly younger, they were all in baseball at the same time. My son wasn't very athletic at all.
No?
He went and he did it just to meet friends and to get out of the house, right? My stepsons did it for competition.
Yeah.
And I understood, knew it, and I was okay with it. Some of
Okay.
these parents know that their kid is not athletic to save their life.
Okay.
They would drown
You know what?
if that was what they had to
Oh,
rely on. And these parents are like, my son is the best. He should be pitching. He
You know
should
what?
be this, that,
I
and the third."
love what you're talking about right there, but we're gonna come back.
It's like just
We're gonna let.
be
we
a
gonna-
reality with your kid and be good.
Yeah,
All right, we can come back now.
we're gonna come back on that.
Now we can come back.
Yeah, we're gonna let Lightskin get on the wheels of steel, man, and play across New London and let y'all hear what these all about, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
We on that '90s flow, so if you don't, I want to get all them old school people out that's on that '90s flow, man, because that's what we doing right now. We're gonna kick that from you.
Let's
go.
go.
We come back.
You're so far right
What the
now.
comments looking like?
No comment. You for playing this up this time.
Who the fuck is this? Paging me at 5:46 in the morning, crack of dawning, hot now I'm yawning. Yeah, y'all already know. I'm not gonna give y'all no tidbits right now because I want y'all to tune in because right now it's about to get real, and I'm about to tell you what's going on. The transfer portal was real, and this is where you're going. This is where you heard it first or second, wherever you heard it at. You're gonna hear it right now tonight. because the transfer portal was real. Where my boy Nick at? Where my boy Calvin Ford at? Yeah, the thing is like why? If you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's really talk about it. Let's get in there. Let's come into my comments. Let's talk about it. Come on to the live. Let's get on to the live. Let's really talk about it because I want to hash it out right now, once and forever, what it's all about. Because I know what it's about, and I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know.
He's been talking about this all day, guys. We gotta, satisfy his, his need to talk about this. Let's just do it. We have to.
Youth football, preseason, 2024. Should it really be about this? Are we really talking about youth football? That's the whole thing. That's what I'm talking about. It shouldn't be about that. Because there's a lot of fuckery going on out there right now. And I'm going to say fuckery because it's fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I'm going to tell you one thing right now. What you should do, instead of transferring your kid from team to team to team to team, just to be in a winning tradition, listen, you're teaching your kid the wrong thing. It's not about being on a winning team. How about he go to a team that's taking L's, and then you come back and you be that shining star of that team? What happened to that?
Listen, but I'll just play devil advocate here for a little bit. I mean, you when you think about, the whole LeBron James thing, right? He was chasing the win, and everybody.
Well, that's
loves
what I'm talking about. That's what LeBron
Everybody
done fucked up the
loves
game.
LeBron James.
LeBron done fucked up the game. That's what I'm talking
Is that
about.
what it is?
He done fucked up the game.
He fucked up the game. I didn't like what he did.
LeBron fucked up the
But
game.
also, I'm like, well, he did what he
Him
did.
him doing that shit through all the
Promotes
fucking
all
the
this,
90s. I mean, not the 90s, but all through the 2000s, late 2000s, 2020, 22. He was in the league for 20 years. He promoted that shit. Going to each team to win a chip. Like, dog. Like do it like Jordan.
All about that. Right.
Do it like Jordan. One team. Rock it out there. Make them draft some people that can get around you and do the damn thing. Build a team. That's that old school shit. This new school shit, that's all motherfuckers want to do is shoot threes and fucking score touchdowns. You know what I mean? Fuck what gets into it and all the bullshit that you got to get through and fucking training shit. Yo, train your kids. That's point blank period. Don't transfer. Train your kids to get better so he can shine in a low budget program or in a program that's not doing good, that's not winning. I tell you what, if your kid shines in a program that's not winning, you're gonna get more. You're gonna get better.
I would love to hear from any parent who has a kid who may be either a shining star on a low budget team or maybe like not a shining star in like a championship team, somebody who doesn't agree with what he just said. Like, we would love to hear from you guys because he feels clearly very hardcore about this, but there are many different opinions and perspectives on this scenario. So we would really love to just hear from somebody on the opposite end. Let's see what tonight is.
Yeah, we live.
I feel that. What's Live Laugh Love?
Huh?
Her name?
Who?
Live Laugh Love?
Oh, Steffi. Steph.
Steffi. Okay, Steffi, thanks for chiming in.
Stephanie, what up?
I think your last comment for sure. If it sometimes it kind of like if you're a really good player, it might really suck to be on a losing team. It's kind of like gifted kids who are in classes that don't challenge them, and they get skipped another grade, right? Like, some parents want that for them. Some parents are like, nope, they're gonna stay in the grade and they're just gonna do the things because socially that's what's acceptable, right? So there's so many different perspectives on this. If the kid is bored and he's not able to really grow, do you keep him in that team, or do you prefer to be the underdog in a championship team, and that's the way you learn better? Like, there's two ways to do it. Sometimes it's not about you know, wanting to be the shining star on the winning team. It's about wanting to learn and grow. And sometimes you can't learn and grow if
Yeah,
you're
we
the
about to
most
go back on.
talented.
I understand. I understand what you're talking about.
So what do you think about that?
But let's talk about it.
Why are we even talking about this offline so you can curse at them? You wanted to curse at
Picture
them.
perfect.
That's why.
Paint a perfect picture. Paint a perfect. Paint a perfect picture. Yo, he back.
I had a really good.
Yo, you was going.
I gotta bring it. I gotta.
That's
bring
why.
it.
That's why I had to go back
know.
live.
I
I had to go back live because you was
Find a way to
coming.
bring it. I'm not.
You was in Mars somewhere.
I can't hear it.
You was in Mars somewhere with it.
I was.
You know what I'm saying?
No. There you.
I can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay. All right. Cool. I think.
Good?
Yeah. I was definitely in Mars, and that's okay.
You was in Mars with it.
Yeah.
You was in Mars.
Yeah.
You was in Mars.
I was in Mars. But I wanted to be there, and I think that was great because
Okay.
it was a nice comeback for like how hardcore you feel about the
Right.
scenario.
That's what I'm talking about. So that's
It's a different perspective.
So, this dude, so I'm gonna go on this comment, and Anthony Manley, man. You know, and the real issue is like, what are you teaching your kid? That when things are tough, you quit. So that's the whole. So that's what I'm gonna talk about right now, because the crazy thing is, like, when you're like my son, like I got two older sons. I put them. They played in the same program all the way through. There was no transfer portal. There was none of that. It was like we was winning, because I was coaching for New London. We was winning. We was in the championships and all that and stuff like that. But we was winning. So I never really felt losing until I went to into Norwich, the Wildcats. You know what I'm saying? So, and then it wasn't about the kids, because the kids that I had in Norwich was good. I was the head coach down there. The kids were good. It was the parents. It was the parents that messed the kids up. They bring the kids bring the practice, drop them off. They don't even see the effort in practice or nothing like that. They just come, drop them off, and that's it. And then when they come, I'm yelling at the kid at practice, and then when the mom comes and picks them up, the coach was yelling at me, bow. Like we can't coach. Like, you should be there and watch what your kid's doing.
Absolutely. If you're afraid of, if something that your kid told you concerns you, stay there. That's what I would do. I would stay there.
Stay
there and watch it all. Watch
it all. Watch
Absolutely.
everything that's going down.
Yes.
Right then and there.
Yes.
Because this is the thing. Like, I'm arguing with, like, there's parents cussing me out and arguing with me mid-game. Like, I'm in a game, I'm trying to coach my team up I got 25 other players that I need to coach, but you yelling at me on the sideline in the mid-game, talking about your son this and your son that and your son that. Listen, first of all, you don't, so parents, like parents that do that, you really don't understand that we do this for free. First and foremost. You football coaches are not paid.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
Isn't it rare how the things that you do out of the kindness of your heart are the things that give you the most headaches? It's just what it is.
I just want to put that out there.
And you're getting yelled at and cursed at in the middle of a game. Interesting.
And that's the thing. And this is what I want to put out there, is because we're not paid. All you parents that feel like you high privilege and all that and everything else, and we're not paid to do this. You know what I'm saying? So why would you not, like, I don't coach in New London no more because of the politics and because of the league and because of what went on in the league, and because, I'm here trying to coach your son and everything, and I got parents on the sideline in the bleachers talking about, oh, you suck, talking to kids, talking about you suck, you this, you that, you this. As a parent, you're telling another parent's kid that they suck. Now that's crazy. And you got police at practice and everything like this. I'm not gonna say no names and everything like that, but because that's not the type of party. But that drama right there steers people away, because I'm not gonna
There's
bring
nobody that's gonna
like
yell at my kid and tell him he sucks.
like
because
I'm
then
not
he's
gonna
at
bring
the-
my kid around
The
that.
show is gonna be on the bench, on the sidelines.
That's
for
the
sure.
problem.
If you tell my kid he
That's
sucks
the
mid game,
problem.
there'll be a problem.
The problem is I'm not gonna bring my kid
That's
around that.
ridiculous.
So
Yeah,
that's
I wouldn't
first and
want it.
foremost that I'm not gonna bring my kid around that. When I was coaching in the city, man, one time, like the police came like 4 or 5 times in the season. Why? Why is there police coming at a youth practice?
But I think this is a great point to make. The other point that I think you said right before we got offline, and then you said it while we were offline, as to why some parents choose to take their kids out of, certain teams and bring them elsewhere. I don't think it always has to do with just because they want that trophy. Sometimes there's other things involved. And case in point, if some parent was yelling at my kid that he sucked mid-game, well, first of all,
No,
the show would be
not
on
big
the
game.
side.
This is the practice.
Even practice.
This
I
is
don't
in
care
practice when
anywhere.
you're
I don't
sitting
care.
right beside him.
Yeah, no, there's a problem there. And there
Like
will
you
be a
have something
huge
personal
problem.
going on with the
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
and that's what when I
and
say
what
it,
adult has something personal with my kid, there's a
Yeah.
problem there.
there's a problem.
There's a
And that's when that's the whole thing. What I say that youth football everywhere has just turned around so crazily, and there's these college players that's getting these NIL deals that's worth $6 million and this and that and everything. So these kids that are in high school and youth league, they're trained for this stuff, and they see all these immaculate catches, these crazy catches by OBJ and all this stuff, and they're trying to do that right now because they're not trying to get better. They're just trying to make something spectacular. Like they're trying to mimic what was going on in the NFL, but you're not there yet.
But do they know the NFL is probably 20 years past where they're at this point? That's what you got to teach the kids. But do you going back to that whole thing? What do you think a parent should do when they're in a scenario like that? Do you think you look for another team, a more friendly team? Like, what do you do? That's the thing. You're putting your kid in youth football to get exercise, maybe to bring out his talents, for him to learn, whatever reason you put your kid in that sport for, to have to endure that kind of behavior is just not okay. So,
Yeah,
is it okay for them to get up and go to another team?
But that's what I'm saying. We got a lot of good coaches out here, like Deion Bransford. He's a good coach. Steve Daggett, he's a good football guy. He's a football mind. You know what I'm saying? Like all these people that's chiming on the comments right now, these are all good football people. Wallace Douglas, he's a good football player. He got a son right in the mix of the transfer portal right now. That's going on right now. That's what's crazy. Big Hearn, what up, baby? You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on right now, and it's like it doesn't matter where your kid is at right now. It doesn't. It's like, okay, boom. Oh, there's too much talent on this team. I need to take him off this team and bring him somewhere else where he can shine with his skill level. So you're basically making your kids shine at the lower skill level, and go to another team so he can shine. So you want your kid to shine at the lowest level. That's basically what you're saying.
That's very different than what the idea that I had. I thought you were saying like these kids come from like these little no-to-do teams, and then they want to be at the championship team, even if,
I mean, I haven't even touched on that.
Yes,
I haven't even touched on
that.
that.
All right.
But that's the whole. I'm talking about like the whole thing about the kids. Yeah, like the parents. Yeah, like you just like a lot of the parents just come drop their kids off, and just they go to the bar at that point, or they go home, they go out to the bar, or they go do their thing. You know what I'm saying? They just go drop them off, and they know that 2 hours of their 2.5 to 2 hours and 15 minutes, they know they can do whatever they want to do. That they know the son's not gonna be home, or wherever they gotta go.
Okay.
That's basically a lot of the mindsets of parents. But there's certain things out there where they come and watch, and they try to start drama on the side because your kid is not good enough.
All right. So all right. So I feel like you're complaining about everything. What would you prefer? Some parent to stay at practice and be all on edge about what's happening at the practice? Or would you prefer them to go drink at the bar and then come back after 2 hours and 15 minutes and pick up their kid?
Yo, listen, just like my boy Steve Daggett said, football is a physical sport, and
Okay, didn't answer
I
my
think
question.
a lot of
Okay.
we're gonna get back to that. We're gonna get back to that.
Let's
We're gonna
go.
get back to that.
Get
We're
back
gonna
to all my stuff.
Just remind me again, because I'm gonna
Alright,
get back.
okay, alright.
Because the thing is, like, football is a physical sport.
But I did read that comment, and yes, he was right about that.
Yeah, football is a physical
Yes.
sport.
Yes.
And the thing is like that. It's like if your kid is just soft, he's just soft. I'm gonna just put it out there. If your kid is soft, he's just soft. You don't bring a soft kid to a championship team just to win a championship.
Yeah, that's kind of
Because I'm gonna tell you like this: if I go to a championship team and I never started offense or I never started defense, me myself, I'm feeling like, yo, like I don't deserve that chip because I put nothing into that chip. You know what I mean? There's guys that go both ways that put work into that chip. But why should I put work? Why should I put work? Why should I want to go to another team to just get a chip? Why should I go to another team just to be in a winning camaraderie? Like, for real, what happened to back in the 90s and the 2000s where you could just stay at the same team and you just go train all year, go in the weight room, get bigger, get faster, get the best you can be, and come out there and show out for your team and be the best person on that team and get the looks from that.
Which that's great all in theory, but again, I'd like to play devil's advocate. and
Sean,
say,
what up,
like,
baby?
There's some times where like kids aren't growing on a certain team because there's just no growth there. You know what I mean? If there's no growth and he's putting in all the work, and maybe the other kids aren't because they're just not serious about it. You know what I mean? So they're not athletic. They don't care. They're only there because their parents make them. Don't you think that maybe that one person who is all about it and really wants to grow, even maybe they're not as talented, but with a little better coaching and the right kind of people around them, the right kind of kids with the right mindset might help them a little bit more. You know what I mean? There's just so many different stories to that.
Yeah,
If you're the only one on the team hustling and practicing and you're getting the same thing year after year, how are you gonna grow?
No, but that's the whole thing. That's when it comes down to coaching. It comes down to coaching.
Sometimes right. So
No,
sometimes the coaching just ain't
listen. It's not about the kids, man. Right now, it's not about the kids. It's about egos and the parents, straight up and down. That's the root of all the transfer portals and the bull straight up and down.
L.
Straight up and down. I'm not even, NL was just
saying.
one of the people. New London and Norwich are like battling right now, back and forth. Like last year they had, like New London had three. Like I'm an old school New London head. You know what I'm saying? Back in the 90s or whatever. I know all the old school heads. I know all the coaches. You know what I'm saying? So I used to coach. I won championships in New London. You know what I'm saying? So I've been in championships. I've been in playoff every damn year. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the whole thing. It's just when they got out that youth, that Southern League and Youth Football League, when they got out of that league, everything just went crazy. When they got out of that league, out of that league, basically the parents didn't want to travel no more. The parents didn't want to go further no more. And then they did their thing in that first year, but they got beat up a little bit that first year. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sugarcoat it and act like they went in there and dominated. They did not go up in there and dominate. You know what I'm saying? It was different. It was different because it wasn't all together. You know what I'm saying? The AYF is a whole different animal right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in there is seasoned for playing the Bridgeports, the Trumballs, the West Havens, the New Havens, the Hartfords, the Springfields. We're playing all them teams right now. You know what I'm saying? So just to have that right there is a different brand. And that's what New London wanted. They wanted to play because with the Southern New England Youth Football League, they're basically playing like the teams around here. And then when they get into high school, they go to high school, and then you haven't played against the real teams, they get blown. That's the problem.
So Steph is saying that there's not enough kids in the New England team to really field the team, and it's borderline whether they'll be able to even have a full team or not.
Well, that's the
So
whole
she
thing.
she wants to talk about it. She wants to
Let's
talk
talk
about
about
like
that.
what do you do now? Like those kids,
Right.
the ones that are stuck with like, are we gonna
Right.
have a team or not? Do you
What-
pull them? So in this situation, it's like do or die, right? Like
Right.
we need as many kids as we can, but the kids that are all in are nervous that if they're all in and they don't get enough enough kids, then they may not play at all this season.
And that's the whole
And
thing.
that's sad.
It's like a organization is trying to hold all these kids, but you're not getting enough players to field that team. So what are the kids supposed to do? Just because it's New London, just because it's Norwich, and they're not supposed to play this year? Is that what's supposed to happen?
No, I think they should. I think they really, honestly, should be able to go elsewhere. But the thing is, like, what we're talking about is when is it okay or when is it not okay to move teams? Stay where you're at. Stay loyal to where you live at. Stay loyal to where you've been.
Charlie Brown, what up, baby?
Playing. You know, like, you know, do you stay loyal to that, or do you just take your kid and say, listen, this is a dying team, and it's not that that's first and foremost, but I want my kid to play.
Yeah,
So I gotta go.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if my kids are on the team and you got like 8 players, listen, I'm not gonna stay there and die with you.
No.
I'm gonna go play somewhere else so my son can play. And that's the whole thing you gotta understand. Listen, I know a lot of leadership in New London. I know a lot of leadership in Norwich. You know, I'm good friends with both of the leadership in both towns, but I feel like it should just be one. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a money thing too on the side.
I feel like at this point we're going past, you know, what the parents and the kids and stuff. What can New London and Norwich do themselves to improve the attendance and improve the, you know, the kids that are playing for their teams? Like, you have to look within. If they don't even have enough kids, then they have to absolutely look within. And yes, it could be some of the parents that are like taking their kids prematurely and wanting to go to better teams and not.
Jelani
you know,
Fletcher, what up, baby?
There are moments where, you know, like maybe they, you know, it's not really warranted, or maybe like leaves a bad taste in your mouth. That's their kid, they can do what they want. But maybe leaves a bad taste in your mouth that they left. Okay, cool. But what can New England Youth Football League do to get their kids back and keep them and get that loyalty back where that
It's
seems
never.
like they
Yo,
had
listen, I'm gonna tell you like
when they
this.
were with whatever
You know what the
New
crazy
England
thing is? You know, I'm gonna
I'm
go here.
trying here.
I'm gonna really go here. I'm gonna really go here. And my man light skin, he might feel me. My man light skin might feel me. But you know what? They closed down the hood bars.
All of them.
You know what I'm saying? They closed down the hood bars. So there's no way to nobody to hang out no more. So you know what I'm saying? Everybody's moving out of London.
New London is a
I'm
dying
going to
town.
the
Bye,
Polish
New
Club.
London. What are we gonna do?
You know,
99?
London right now is like
WDUP,
70. It's like
Norwich?
65 to 70% Hispanic. You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't mad at it.
New London is 65 to 70% Hispanic right now. And they're closing down everything. They're building these new apartments. The price of living is going up. So you're not getting those kids no more that was over here paying rent for $800,000 a month no more. The rent is going up in New London. That's why your youth league is not going on right now. Because the rent is high in New London. It's cheaper in Uncasville. It's cheaper in Norwich. It's cheaper in, you know what I'm saying? It's cheaper out those ways. So that's why the sports is not doing it no more. Because you're not getting those rents for $850 on Press Street and over here on you know, Black Hall or whatever street. I don't even know the streets in London. But I'm just saying, you're not getting that cheap rent no more.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You're not getting them $900 a month rents, them $1,000 a month. Now everything is like $1,800, $2,000,
Don't come
you
to
know,
Worcester,
$2,500.
Massachusetts, guys.
You know,
You will
so
die on the street.
so that's the thing. Now they're moving to Montville. Now they're moving to Norwich because Norwich is cheap. Nobody wants to live in Norwich. You know what I mean? So that's the whole thing. So that plays a lot of that plays a lot with the demographics too, man. So
Yeah,
that's the
that's it.
whole thing that's changing now. I think what New London messed up is getting out of the Southern New England League Football League.
Christian Santos is saying that they need better marketing. Like they need to do camps, you know, backpack giveaways, make the program more attractive. And you know what? I'm not mad at that. I'm huge with marketing just because of the businesses that I'm in. Not that I know it and I know exactly what to do, but I'm just big on, very mindful about marketing. Again, just because I have my own businesses and sales and stuff like that. So yes, yes, 100%. If you're a struggling, division, definitely have to do things like backpack giveaways and all the things that he's talking about for sure. But if they're not even trying, I'll take my kid out of there too.
Like Christian said, man. I remember like Christian had a whole thing going on, and basically was about to have a New London 11U team. You know what I'm saying? And he did, and basically he had to take his team back to New Britain because New London wasn't having it. And it was just the advertising, the marketing. It was the whole thing. It was just the whole thing. And it's like, listen, I love New London. I love New London youth football. I love New London sports. I love the green and gold. You know what I'm saying? I love the tradition. A lot of y'all youth don't know about the New London green and gold tradition. That's the whole thing. A lot of people, there's no more tradition no more. That's the whole thing. There's no more tradition no more because everybody's going everywhere else. Like they're living in New London and their kids is going to St. Bernard's. They're living in New London, their kids going to NFA. They're living in New London, their kids going to Grasso Tech or they're going to Ledger. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to New London no more. Why is that? Because it's daddy ball. It's a lot of daddy ball.
No, that's exactly what Nick Irie was saying.
It's a lot of daddy
Hands
ball.
down, it's the parents that are still living through their kids.
That's the whole thing.
Norwich, New London, Groton, when all the kids are all
That is the whole thing because it's a lot of daddy ball,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of parental
Seems like
stuff. You know what I'm saying? I could coach in New London. You know what I'm saying? But I don't coach in New London. I drive an hour from here and I coach in Meriden. You know, I've coached in Meriden since 2014 on and off. You know, and the one thing about Meriden youth football is I've never had any parent drama. The police have never came to practice. Parents have never fought. Management has never fought. Presidency has never
That's a
fought.
standard right there. Let's go. Clap that.
You know what I'm
Clap
saying?
that.
So
Yes.
I'm gonna give a big shout out to Lovey. You know, a big shout out to Lovey and the Meriden Youth Football Program because there's no drama out there. I can go there, I can coach, and I can go home. That's it. I don't gotta worry about protecting a kid because their parents are fighting and this and that. You know what I'm saying? there's a lot of that in there, and that is the whole thing. It's like a lot of people don't want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to deal with that. I know myself, I don't want to deal with that because, like at practice, when I was coaching out there in New London and Norwich area, you know, the parents like they didn't support the coaches. You know what I'm saying? Like I had parents come on the field and basically take their kid off the field because he was getting hit so hard. He was getting hit too hard. Like, yo, this is football. Is your kid not supposed to get hit hard? Is your kid not supposed to get injured every once in a while? Is he not supposed to have a bruise? Is he not? His head's not supposed to hurt every once in a while? Like, what are we doing? Are we being real soft right now? That was some soft. Like, stop being soft. Stop making your kids soft.
It is football. It is a dangerous. Like I'm gonna say as a mom, it is dangerous. When I saw my son playing football, it wasn't the most comfortable thing for me to watch. Right? Like I gotta be honest. But you know, I didn't put him on there, you know, because I didn't think he was gonna get hurt. Like I knew that was a possibility, right? So like you just gotta live in reality.
Yeah.
Put your son in football. Like, sure, it's okay to be worried. I never left practices for football because I'm like, you know what? More of a chance for him to get like
never know
hurt
what
or
happens.
whatever.
You never
I
know
want to
what
be
happens.
right there. I want to see what happens. I want to know firsthand. I don't want to hear from nobody else what happened to my son or whatever the case may be. But I get that it's a scary thing, but you gotta live
that's
in
big.
reality. You gotta live in
Yo,
reality.
Nick Irie, that's big right there. Bro, old school mentality, still trying to run an organization in modern times.
That's the problem with a lot of
That's
things
it right there, man. That's it right there.
That was well said.
And like my boy Daryl Sebastian, man, he's a great
Yeah.
football coach.
It's a good one.
Great football coach. Everywhere he goes, he wins. He does his thing. He goes down South Carolina. He goes down South. He goes to Florida. He does his thing. He's a great football coach. You know what I'm saying? So, I basically I listen to guys like this. You know what I'm saying? I listen to their perspective because you know they're a winning tradition all in themselves. Just like Eric Robertson, he's a winning coach. Him and Daryl Sebastian, they're probably the best, some of the best coaches out this way, and just what they roll with. You know what I'm saying? So I believe in that right there. But the thing is, you're gonna lose good coaches to bad organizations. You know what I'm saying? At the organization's ego is so big that they can't see in front of themselves, you're not gonna have no kids.
And listen, Wallace Douglas, to my point where I said earlier that the organization and the program itself has to look itself in the face, in the mirror, and see what they can do better. He's under that impression. He said, I guess apparently there was some board meeting where fights went on, and the grown-ups, the adults couldn't get it together, so it just was downhill from there. So I can see something,
And that's the whole
like
thing.
that. I think it sounds like a mixture, like a whole, like a perfect storm almost.
And that's the thing. I used to be at practice, and there'd be police at practice every other day.
Oh Jesus!
Like, how's there police
that's
at
crazy.
practice every day? Like, who wants to be involved in that? Who wants to bring little Johnny to that? If you're like your prim white family, your son's first year of football, and he sees parents and everything fighting and all this and all that every single practice, like, who wants to bring their child to that and see all that?
And I
So,
would say
it starts at the
for
top.
any nationality.
That's what I'm saying. It starts at the top and it
Yeah.
rolls down.
Yeah, they don't want to see that. They don't want to feel
You
that.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Just
let's talk
proper.
about like Wallace Douglas is saying right now. Like, Eric Robertson took the team to the national championship, and it's like, and they're not like, and it got crazy over there to the point that he wants to go elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on out there? You know what I'm saying? It's just, you have to be like Derek Sebastian said. You got to be able to adapt to what is going on right now, because you know what I'm saying. If you're not part of a, like right now, if you're not part of a winning tradition, if you're not a winning coach, like, parents is not going to believe in you. Especially if you don't have like rings and trophies and everything that says that you're doing that. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at there. And I mean people can talk about it all night, but
Yeah, they're talking about it for sure.
yo, it's crazy. And the thing is, like people just keep chiming in about, I don't know what's going on right now. Like, I keep my head into the mix of everything that's going on with youth football. Like, my boy Calvin, where my boy Calvin at? He hasn't chimed on this joint one time. That is very active online, but he hasn't chimed on this one time. I'm disturbed about that, because he had a post earlier that he was talking about it, and he had like 60, 70 comments on there that was talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So what are we doing? Right. Where are we at right now? Let's talk about the 411, because
Let's talk about 411.
let's talk about the
it all.
411. 929 WDEP, let's talk about the 411. Like, why are you not talking about it right now? Yeah.
Trying to pull people out. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to talk about it, because the only people I got live right now is, I got Vanessa Judd. She's chiming in. Al Mayo, what's up, baby? You just came in. I got Stephanie. I got a whole bunch of people. I got Wallace Douglas.
There's a bunch of different
You know what I'm saying?
perspectives too.
Trina Johnson, what's going on? Happy related. You know what I mean? So we talk, Al, man, we talking about youth football and this, all the tribulations of drama. Forget about the baby, the football moms. It's not even about the football moms anymore. That's how crazy football it is. It used to be back in the day. Yo, listen.
With the football mamas.
It used to be back in the day, saying like maybe like 10 years back, you could talk to a football mama, and you could do whatever you do. And then,
Come on,
seriously,
come on.
I'm just saying, do
We're
whatever
not
you do.
doing this
I'm
right
not.
now.
I'm just saying,
on.
because they're more vulnerable at that time, because that's their child out there. And I'm speaking for a lot of football coaches out there. I just don't do it no more. period. I don't mix and mingle football with football moms and everything like that no more. But I know there's some dudes that still do it, whether it be basketball, whether it be hockey, whether it be wrestling.
I think that's
You know,
a conversation
they're still
for a whole nother day,
commingling.
because I have so much to say about that, and it's
Like,
just not.
no.
No.
Yo, like
You-
dudes
you
is
seriously
like
brought that up?
yo,
That
like
had,
dudes is
nothing
still
to do
like,
with
no,
what we're
listen, come on
talking
over, yo.
about.
I'll take care of your son. Just give me a little bit of something.
I
You know what I'm
can't.
saying? yo, I'm just
This
telling you,
has
I was one of
turned.
those. I was one of those.
This has turned.
You know what I'm saying?
This has
Like
turned.
parents would come to me like, how could my kid get more time? And would give me those eyes, and I'd be like, I'm saying.
Stop it right now. That is just awful. That's horrendous. And
Yo,
that's just
I'm just gonna keep
my
it real.
kid.
Because
I mean,
just speaking for every coach out there, I'm gonna keep it real. I always keep it
Parents
real.
do the
You know what I'm
things for
saying?
more kids.
I don't
Oh,
say
God.
nothing.
You
I'm
want
just
to talk
saying.
about what's wrong in all of youth football? How about that right there?
Yo, listen.
Why didn't we talk about that being the wrong thing in
listen,
youth football?
Listen, football moms, you ain't gotta
think
give it up.
You think I ain't gonna take
Why?
my kid
Why
out
y'all
there?
giving it up? Why the football moms
I
giving it
have
up?
no idea, but
You
do
know why?
think- do you
Because it's
really
with the
think-
way it's the way we deal with their children.
Nah,
That's the whole
Get
thing.
out of here. Nah,
That's
get out
another-
of here with that.
that's
That's
another-
a,
that's-
that's a
that-
whole nother
that's a
topic.
whole
If you think
nother
I'm gonna keep my kid in a team where I know he's better than another kid,
Yo,
but that
I
kid's
know.
getting played because you getting the googly eyes from the mom. It's gonna be a real problem. You want to talk about the real problem with
Yo,
youth
listen,
football.
I know.
Shit.
Yeah, all I'm saying is the transfer portal
Come on.
is real. The transfer portal is real. And you know how real the transfer portal is? It's so real that people are leaving New London, people are leaving Norwich, people are leaving Groton. You know, the AYF is going, I mean, the AYF is still building, but the Southern Youth Football League is almost 16 to 17 towns strong. So, you know, if New London tries to go back there, they're not going to be able to go back there because, you know, the Southern New England Youth Football team really don't want them no more. It's like crazy. So the transfer portal is crazy. Like Norwich, New London, like the only bright spot for Norwich and New London youth sports right now, youth football, is cheerleading. That's it. Norwich cheerleading is like top notch. Nationals, natties every damn year. New London cheerleading. Portia Bennett does her thing out there in New London. Crazy. National championship every single year. But New London youth football, we go down there and we get blown out. And that leaves a
there's
bad
multiple reasons
yeah.
why.
And that leaves a bad taste in
And I
parents'
think
mouth.
we all have to do better.
Because you gotta think about it like this. Now,
I think
now,
New London Youth Program needs to really look at itself in the mirror and figure
and there you
itself
go.
out. for sure.
And there you go. And that's
For
coming
sure.
from a person that not even from out here,
Yeah.
that lives in
That's what I've
Massachusetts.
gathered. That's what I've gathered over the past hour and reading the comments and figuring things out. I know we started this with a little bit of these parents that are fighting and
Oh,
causing
my
some
God.
ruckus and all that stuff.
See-
and that's
see-
gonna go wherever you have
See this
competitive
is
parents.
this is what I'm
But
talking
like
about.
I think this is a perfect
So,
storm
I-
of
so-
a lot
so-
of things that are gone.
So this is what I'm
going
talking
wrong.
about. So this is what I'm talking about. So
Just
this,
saying.
a lot of things that's going on right now is a lot of people are upset right now because certain youth football leagues did not have a banquet. They didn't have a cheerleading teams went down to nationals and didn't have a banquet. They have a banquet to recognize these little girls. And they went down to nationals and they won the championship and natties, and they did not have no banquet. And they did not have no banquet for the football team either that went down to national championship. They did not have a banquet, period. So that's the whole thing. But to all due respect for all leagues, Norwich, New London, Meriden, whatever league you're in right now, it's tough as a league to just, especially especially New London. It's you know what I'm saying, we're not trying to downgrade New London at all, because I love New London. The competitiveness is just on every notch. When I was playing, it was just top notch, crazy. So I'm not downgrading that, but it's just a lot of people in New London ain't got a lot of cash, extra cash to put their kids in this and that and this and that. So, what I'm saying, when it comes to going down to there and everybody has to put that money up to go down to go down to Florida. You know, you got to put a lot of money up for that.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And there's
it's-
hotels. There's
Yeah.
doing things with the kids. You're in Florida. Okay, there's Disney. There's this. There's that. You know what I'm saying? So the league has to put up all that. The league puts into
The
that.
league puts all into that.
Right. So
They pay for it in
so that's
full,
what's
like,
happened. So that's what's happening. Now the league's coming back. Now they got to do a banquet. A banquet with trophies and everything. And you know that's a lot of money. Especially
Well, I mean, you don't run a program in a big city like New London if you can't do the things. I mean, if your kids are, are putting it out there and going, going far and making championships, even if they're not, I mean, maybe not a banquet, maybe like, like a gathering. I mean, I know a banquet, it sounds like fancy and all the things, but you gotta recognize these kids. And I know like a lot of people are like, a lot of parents are on one of those where like you don't get participation trophies or whatever it is, and I kind of get that as well. But I think even if there's no trophies involved, just a thank you, pizza party, pool party, something that doesn't have to equate to a lot of money, but to show the kids that thank you for the season, we're proud of you, you guys worked hard. It goes a long way. It goes a long
that's the
way.
whole thing.
So if they're struggling, again, it all is coming back to the program needs to do better.
Yes.
The program just needs to do better.
Christian
There's
said,
fundraisers that they could do. Sell chocolates and candies and bars and stuff like that. Like, give me a box of chocolates. I'll have that thing sold in like an hour.
And that's the thing.
Come on.
I mean, I see a lot of people on here that I see Christian Santos on there. I mean, I don't know him really like that, but I mean, I was out there coaching, and I think probably when he was probably in high school and youth, and you know what I'm saying. So I go a little bit further back than that. You know what I'm saying. So, I was coaching in that time, and I won championships out there. You know what I'm saying. So New London had a bunch of great coaches, but you know what I'm saying. That it's the league that just messed everything up for all the coaches.
They need new board members. That's what Shanice is saying, and I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it. Hey, I'm not even from New London, and I want to kind of take over and help out because I mean this is ridiculous. How about how about an idea of saying, listen, you got to raise so much money for us to cover your kids' trip to Florida in fundraising. Like you got to do the things. Do the things, help us to help your kids, and we can move forward. It's all like a circle of help. But if they're not doing anything, the parents are just getting the free ride, and there's no money left. It's a collective effort for everybody, and I just think it stems from the board, and they just need to do better. They just need to do better.
And that's what it comes
Let's
back
get
to.
it back. Let's
That's
get
when
it
it comes
back.
back. But you know why? You can transfer to the board members, but you know what's going on is the board members don't care.
Right.
It's not
That's
about
why
the
they
kids.
need new ones.
It's not about the kids. It's
Let
not
me
about
not
the
take
kids.
care of
They're
that.
trying to
Take
hold.
over
They're
that.
trying to
Let me
hold that
boss.
position just to have that position because they want to run something. It's not about the kids. It's about running something.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But you're running something that's falling apart.
Yeah.
So why
It's
not,
all about
why not make it about the kids and get back in the community and bring the kids back and then it's just all messed up right now. So hey, it is what it is.
I think we
But-
got some good new board members on these comments. We should take a vote.
Yeah, listen, we about to go back and we about to go into the mix a little bit with DJ Lightskin, you know what I mean, and see what he got over here, and we're gonna answer y'all comments and everything. But I appreciate y'all checking in right now. We're gonna come back and we're gonna touch a little bit more on this, and then we're gonna get up out of here. But I appreciate y'all, man.
Sweating. That was like an hour-long bit right there.
Yeah. Don't fucking twist it.
Clearly. Clearly.
Yeah, your boy up in here lit. You know what I'm saying? And I got something waiting for me downstairs. I can't wait to go downstairs. Yo, what up, New London? Yo, listen, at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. I just feel like everybody needs to get it right. You know, yeah, you know, Norwich is doing their thing down there. You know, they got some good leadership and tact down there. And you know, so I feel like the egos is just crazy right now in New London. So that's what I feel like that needs to switch up right now. Well, I'm gonna get into some gritty details right now when I come out off of commercial. What?
I don't know, I'm just singing.
When you want your song, sure.
Oh yeah, now? Yeah, next one.
Now?
You wanna tell him?
Who's Gigi?
Angie. Angie, she said. I know she said. Angie, show yourself. James, I know I'm on my dessert page, but this is Angie. Angie, show yourself.
Lawrence Evers, what's going on, baby? We need some input, man. Check out the comments, man. Check them out. We need your input a little bit. See what's going on.
Oh, that's Touch My Body by beautiful baby girl and Sunny G. Bobby Johnson checking in. Listen hard, can y'all hear it?
That's fucking strong right there.
What?
Oh, Timmy Mom. Okay. Well, that's his right?
That's why I'm talking about it.
Amy Best, what up? Immaculate Vision. My boy Sonny came out and talked to me for like 2 hours the other night. Talked to me for like an hour and a half outside the site.
Good.
I was like, all right, yo. I'm like, okay, bro. Yo, this is that new Sunny G joint right here with Angie. You know, Afro beats. This is a fire joint right here. This is where it's going right now. You know what I mean? We playing this joint right here.
Youth football. So many issues. I want to get on the board in New London. I'm like,
There's so many
give me
fucking,
top spot.
so
We'll be
many.
good. We'll be good. We'll be good.
There's so many joints going on right now. We got 20 viewers, like strong.
Say that
Yeah, we
again.
got 20 people just strong, just on there. Let's get back into it, man. I'm trying to get another 150 comments. Let's go. Let's talk about it.
I'm kind of done with this subject. Next.
There's still more left in this.
There's so much left, but it's really just repetitive stuff.
It is repetitive, but
We have come to the root of all
we're gonna
the
close it
evil,
off.
and
That's what we're gonna close it off with.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
So close it off. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I hear you?
Like that song. Beautiful baby girl with Sunny G. Touch my body.
Yeah, that was that new joint by Sonny G, Sonny Gibson with April. You know what I'm saying? That was a hot joint right there. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta feel that one right there. But we talking about youth football. I know a lot of y'all been hanging real tough for these gritty stuff right here with youth football. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people chimed in. Like Wallace Douglas said, man, it's not about the kids no more. When I say youth football, you notice how I didn't talk about football. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, we talked about the
You notice how when I say youth football that we haven't talked about football yet. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about right there. That alone should tell you where we're at right now in the whole thing, as far as the youth football thing. That it's not about the kids. It's about just the egos and the parents and the leadership. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the kids. I've been coaching for 20 years. Not to age myself, but listen, 20 years, football, basketball, all that. Chill.
Birthday on Sunday.
You know what I'm saying? Saturday. Get it right.
Saturday.
Going for it. Sup? I just had
So I'm not gonna be twisting this mic up in the casino. You know what I'm saying? In the casino. But listen. So that's what why I wanted to have this conversation tonight, because I see a lot of comments, and I really want to answer all your comments, because I'm right in the middle of the transfer portal. I'm right in the middle of youth football. I'm right in the middle, like I'm coaching a youth football team, 9U team right now. So, and it's the best experience ever. The parents never bother us. There's never any cops called. There's never any drama. There's no parents trying to cuss me out on the sideline while I'm trying to coach their kid mid-game. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, if you're going to be a parent, I'm gonna just school you one time. And this is from a coach's perspective, because we don't get paid to do this. You know what I'm saying? We don't get paid to coach. We don't get paid to come there and spend our time with you guys 5 days a week, 5:30 to 8 o'clock, sometimes 9 o'clock at night, and drive to Bridgeport or Springfield or this or that, or wherever we are, Kinley, wherever we go. We don't get paid for none of that. We don't get no gas money for none of that. So, first and foremost, what I'm gonna just tell you, we're gonna end this off real quick. And J.R. Smith, what's going on, man? Happy anniversary to you and your wife, man. What I'm gonna end this off with, and we're gonna end up. I got Zantia right here. She put in a few good stuff today too. Because she's right in there with the youth sports and everything. As a parent, I'm a youth sports person as a parent. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, y'all need to. There's a lot of good organizations out there that's really doing their thing. And I can't give the Meriden Youth Raiders enough props, because a parent never comes up to me. A parent never asks me nothing. And if they do ask me anything, they ask me how to get their kid better. What can I do to get their kid better? When can you train my son one-on-one? I mean, I got parents in New Haven, in Meriden, Connecticut, that's asking me to basically pay me to train their kids, because they want to make their kids better. They're not about the egotism, the egotistical. You know what I'm saying?
Egotistical
the
stuff?
egotistical.
Egotistical?
Either
Say it with me.
egotistical.
No, say it with me. Egotistical.
They're not about the egotistical stuff.
Don't say it with me.
You know what I'm saying? Not their,
Don't say it with
you know what I'm
me.
saying? They're not about the egos, man. It's just, listen, I'm gonna bring it back to listen, if you ain't never owned nothing, you don't know what you're doing. I'm just telling you like that. And the problem is out here, a lot of people get a lot of authority. they get a lot of authority, and they get these head of different leagues, and you know what I'm saying? And they get that authority, and they feel like they should just make dictations of everything, and they don't understand what their group is about. There's always a president, but the president wouldn't be the president without the vice president. The vice president would be the vice president without the president. The president and the vice president would be the vice president and the president without the House of Representatives. You know what I'm saying? So it's not all about you, man.
There's never truly just one leader, and if there is, then there's a problem there, and I don't want it.
And that's the problem. It's not about you, man. It's not all about you. It's not all about you. Forget all that. Stop trying to live in the sky and stop trying to live in your kids. I'm gonna tell you like this. Stop, as a parent, stop trying to live through your kids. Listen, teach them a trade. Teach them to go to high school and graduate and go to college and get a degree and be a good representative to society. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to push him just to be in the league. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about being in the league. It's all about being a scholarship to get the. A lot of people that push their kids into scholarships and colleges and this and that, they're living through them. They're living through them. They wanna be there. They want that hype that they could have got. They want that hype. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on right now.
Well, I think we have a mixture of a lot of things, and I'm going to say it again. I think this is the mixture of a perfect storm. Some parents who are maybe feel a little entitled, some parents that want the fame and the this and the that, and a league that really isn't providing for the kids.
Right.
So I think there's like a perfect storm of
And-
stuff going on
right.
over here.
Right.
And we need to figure out how to fix it. And I think it starts with the board at New London accepting and not accepting
Norwich.
certain behavior.
And Norwich.
The area where anybody who's struggling the same way that New London
Yeah,
is right now.
I think the crazy thing, I think Norwich is part of New London County. That's the crazy thing about it.
I'm just saying.
Norwich is part of New London County.
I think it starts. I mean, we can say there's a bunch of things. There's parents. There's some parents. There's league stuff. There's there's a perfect storm of stuff going on around here. But from an outsider looking in with no biases, I'm just saying. I think it's gonna start with the program and allowing and not allowing certain things. That's all.
All I'm
that's
saying
my
is-
final answer to it all.
And all I'm saying is to parents out there, stop trying to live through your kids. I'm gonna say that again. Stop trying to live through your kids. That's why the transfer portal is real right now.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and
You
say
understand
that
what
it
the
doesn't
transfer
feel
portal is?
Yes, but I don't think there is something wrong with if your kid is into it as much as you are and all the things. I don't think there's something necessarily terribly wrong with. I mean, if you didn't make it in your era, and your kid wants it as bad as you can say that. I don't want to say live through them, but enjoy that moment even more because it's your kid. But there's a fine line there too. So I think there's a healthy balance of
Green light gang. Big shout out to the green light gang.
You're so sporadic.
I just got pumped real quick.
Yeah.
I just brought the New London back in me. I just got pumped real quick.
All right, I don't
My
remember
boy
what I was
Wallace
saying.
Douglas said about the green light
Good
gang.
day, Thursday.
I just got
peeps.
pumped real quick.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just got pumped real quick.
Okay.
My bad. Sorry.
All right. Cool. Well, I'm ADHD. I don't remember what I was saying.
So that's what I'm saying.
New
So,
London, I love you.
like
Ask me
I
for the
love
help
New
you
London.
want.
I
You
love
need help,
Norwich.
I'm there for you.
But Norwich in New London is New London County. It can still be New London County, but how about New London County Wildcats? You know what I'm saying? Like New London, you still got your name, but then you got Wildcats with it. So New London County Wildcats. New London County Wildcats. Why can't we do that? You got best of both worlds. You got the Wildcat New London and Norwich, and you got the New London and New London as a county.
A lot of people
You know
are
what I'm saying?
saying that on the
Huh?
Facebook to merge.
What?
They want to merge.
They want to merge,
Yeah.
but you know why? It's leadership.
I don't know enough about it.
Leadership does not want to merge. Leadership
That's
does not want
why,
to merge.
and
That's
case
why
in point,
that's why your program is
going
going
back to the
down.
core, they need a new
That's why your program is going down.
They need
And that's why your program is going down. Because the egos are so high
If you
and
learned
you're gonna
anything-
lose coaches, You're gonna lose the best coaches out here in New London. You're gonna lose the best players. You're gonna lose everything. You're just gonna keep losing.
New London, if you learned anything tonight, the board needs a takeover, and not by those parents who are hardcore trying to live through their, transfer portal or whatever.
Transfer portal.
Calling it. Not
The
those
transfer
parents.
portal is real.
Not those parents. We need some real parents, some real people.
Yeah, I think,
on that board.
what I think needs to happen is, I think the parents need to take over the board.
No, but
The
whoa,
parents
whoa,
need to
whoa,
take
wait,
over
but I
the
think-
parents need to
but I
take
think
over the
listen
board,
to what you're
and we
saying,
need to
though.
put some parents
Let me
on the.
talk-
No,
No,
we
because
need to
you're
put some
saying
parents
some
on
of
the
these
board.
parents
Because if they
are
want
in
to talk all this
transfer
junk, put the parents on the board too,
No,
and let them
bad
do what they
idea.
gotta do.
I think there's a fine line there though, because again, like I said, we need parents on the board, but we need reality. We don't need those parents that you're talking about that are in this transfer portal and living through their kids, and their kids could care less about the sport.
Okay.
Like we don't need those parents on the board, because it's just going to continue the corruption, the craziness, the let's those two words, let's just throw them out. Ridiculousness that's going on, because all there is fighting. There's like egos and fighting, and all of that needs to be put aside, because board members as well don't get paid if it's a nonprofit or any of like that. You know what I mean? Which is what I believe. But even board members don't get paid, so why are they fighting so hard? Let's just do it for the kids. Just do it for the kids. So if you're in it for that, the parents cool. But there's gotta be some checks and balances.
Yeah, my compadre chimed in from Meriden Raiders. Line it up, baby. Yo, who want that smoke? Line them up, coach. That's what I teach my boys to do. You know what I mean? I say, who want that smoke? They say, line it up, coach. You know what I'm saying? Straight up like that. But, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna keep y'all too much longer, man. But,
He wants to talk about this all night.
Listen.
I love the passion. No, I'm not gonna.
I can talk about this all night, but the bottom line is, the bottom line is, it's not about the kids.
And it needs to be.
It's not about the kids, and it needs to be about the kids.
Yeah.
Forget about the egos. Forget about the top. Forget about the presidencies. Forget about the vice presidencies. Forget about everything. Just be an organization as one. You know what I'm saying? As one. Stop the diversity. You know what I'm saying? Stop all that. Because the diversity started when y'all transferred over to AYF, and you just, like you said, just hell with the other kids. You know what I'm saying? Hell with the other kids that can't travel, that can't go here. You kind of shunned them a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? If anything, y'all should try to get back into Southern New England Youth Football League and have maybe 1 or 2 teams that get AYF. You know what I'm saying? But what I heard down the line is like Southern New England League football team don't want to deal with anybody. Don't want to deal with Norwich. Don't want to deal with London. You know what I'm saying? Because the Norwich and London is the top teams out here, so they don't want to. That league don't want to deal with us. You know what I'm saying? Because they was winning every single year. It was either Norwich or New London. It was mainly New London. I mean, New London at the end of the years they had like 4 teams in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't even a chance for nobody else to get there. That's why they don't want them back. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Work needs to be done around here.
I don't know.
Work.
They need to listen to this show and look at all these comments and go back and all that, man. So listen. If y'all want to watch some real football, if y'all want to really watch some real football, pull up to the Washington Park field on Saturday the 17th to watch them 9U football players from Meriden play. That's something special to watch out there, because that's an organization. That's a conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? That's a group of men and a group of coaches that work together. You know what I'm saying? That for one common goal, and that's about the kids. We're about teaching the kids the techniques and the fundamentals to be better for high school and going forward. To me, it's not about the wins, man. It's not about the wins. Okay, you can win, but what did you teach that kid to go to the next level? You know what I'm saying? We got a couple kids on our team that's really like coming out right now, and it's real special because they're learning. You know what I'm saying?
As long as they're learning
Everybody's
and
worried
growing.
about this egotistical stuff and this going to Florida thing. Okay, yeah, going to Florida is great, but we're not there yet. We're not ready to go there yet. We may be ready right now, but you know what I'm saying? We still need a few pieces. Instead of doing all this bull-ush, why don't you go out there and recruit? Why don't you go out there and get kids into the league? Why don't you get kids off the couch? Get kids off the video games. You know what I'm saying? Get them to come out there and pull up and play sports. I know back in the day, back in the 90s, I can bring it back to when I was in high school. I basically never even got water in practice. I was in practice, my coach didn't even give me water. You know what I'm
You
saying?
have your own water bottle?
No. I'm talking about the 90s.
You in high school though. Come on, you don't get thirsty.
We talking about the late 80s, 90s. There was no such thing as water bottles.
Absolutely aging yourself.
I don't care. Really.
Because I told you should have brought
Listen,
your own water bottle.
my birthday's Saturday. Whoever want to shout me out on Saturday the 17th.
Not to be confused
It is
with
what it is.
Sunday the 18th.
Saturday the 17th. It's Leo season still. Big shout out to all them Leos out there, man, that's celebrating their birthday.
Yes, happy
Big up to
birthday
y'all,
them.
man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, man, because it's like 22 strong that's been just watching this whole time because they wait for me to pop off. But my thing is like this. I'm going to leave it like this. It's leadership. It's leadership.
Yes.
Leadership
Yes.
starts at the top. It
At the
rolls
top,
down.
Rolls down.
Stops at the top and roll down. It's leadership.
Yes.
It's egos. Egos and leadership kind of like go together, man.
You can't have an ego and leadership. That's the
Can't.
That's
It
the
can't be
philosophy.
there's no I in team.
No.
There's no I in team. You know what I'm saying? So be about the kids, man. I still do. I don't even have kids in the league, and I still do it for the kids.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I do it for the kids that basically when I can come one day and I come 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and you know that kid be like, "What up, coach?" And I look at him and be like, "Who are you?" You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because he got a beard, and you know
Who are you?
he's looking crazy. I'm like, "Yo,"
Hi, Coach.
I'm like, "Yo, who are you?" He's like, "Hi, coach."
Hi.
What's going on? With the beard and everything, all fresh, edge up, taper and everything. I'm like, "Yo, who are you, bro?" Oh, I'm such and such and such and such. That's what you should do it for. Don't do it for the ego, man. Don't do it for the wins. I don't do it for the wins. I don't do it for the wins. I do it for yo, Coach Jay. Yo, he worked us out the hardest. Coach Jay, he trained us the hardest. You know what I'm saying? We won, but our parents got involved and messed everything up. Yeah. And I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get on there and I'm gonna answer all y'all comments because I want to get it to 300. I know there's like 300 up there.
Where we at right
You know what I'm
now?
saying? But a big shout out to my man DJ Lightskin for playing the joints, man. I got some comments. Yo, people want to hear Biggie Smalls. They want to hear some Keith Murray. You got any Keith Murray up in there? You know what I mean? Want to hear some Keith Murray? Want to hear some Buster? Yo,
Buster.
shout outs, man.
Buster,
Can we? What y'all want to hear, man? Birthdays. Tony Tubbs, man. 820. Leo season is real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know about it. Y'all better ask somebody.
Better ask somebody. Better ask.
Yo, listen, man. So all I'm saying is like Nicole Russo. Big shout out to Nicole Russo for bringing her son to practice every single day. Never misses a practice. Always there early. That's what I'm talking about as a parent. You know what I'm saying? That's when it like Nicole, like I'm gonna highlight Nicole Russo right now because when she and her husband, you know, I was training the kid the other day early. It was like 4:45, and we start practice at 6 o'clock. They showed up at 5:15, getting their kids ready. Like 5:15, practice don't start till 6. They got their kids there at 5:15, getting them ready. You know what it is? Because it's about the kids. Okay, boom, get them there, get them coached up. That's it. Get them there and get them coached up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? So that, a big shout out to Nicole Russo. And you know, I'm gonna give her a round of applause for that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, get your kid, get your, yeah, get your kids there early. Get them there early. You know, get their water right, get everything right. You know, train them up. The bottom line to this, man, if you stop transferring from team to team for a winning season.
Not for a win.
Because your kid is not getting coached up because they already got a winning team already. So your kid is not gonna get coached up. I mean, if anything, I'm gonna go to a losing team because I'm gonna get coached up. You know, and we're gonna be talked to every single day. But you know, stay with your team, man. Don't jump from team to team.
I mean, stay with the team that's gonna give
stay
you
with the team.
growth. Because if you're with a team that's not giving you growth, there's reasons for leaving. But don't bounce just for the leaving team. There's something to be said about it. Like leave for the reasons where it's like, you know what, my son has been here a couple of years. He's not learning. He's not growing. Everything is stagnant. The coaches are not doing what they have to do because that's part of it, right?
That's part
then
of it.
go. Then go.
Listen,
recognize that. But don't just leave because it's like you want the winning team.
The winning
That's the
team.
wrong
Don't
mindset.
go for
You
that.
just want
Don't-
growth.
Don't do
You
that.
want them to learn and you want them
Yo.
to work hard for where they're at. That's
My
it.
yes. My thing like this is, listen, if you want your kid to get better, coach him up.
Yeah.
Put them through training. There's a whole bunch of training out there. There's lineman camps. There's speed, agility, quickness camps. There's receiver camps. There's linebacker camps. There's all defensive back camps. There's all kinds of offense. There's all kinds of camps. Spend that money. Don't rely on the coach to coach your kid up in 2-3 months. He's not gonna get no better if you just rely on that coach to coach him up for 2-3 months.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Yeah, definitely not.
It's not. It starts with the parents. It starts with the parents. And I'm going to call all y'all parents out that living through your kids and you want your kids to be superstars and you're moving them to Hartford and you're moving them to Springfield and you're moving to Meriden and you're moving over here, you're moving over there. You know what I mean? Get your stuff together, man. Train your kids up. If they're 8 years old through until they get to high school, listen, they really ain't got to play sports. Just put them in training. Put them in personal training so they can be the best person when they start sports.
That's
So
not
they can,
fair.
yeah,
They
listen,
wanna-
I'm
they
just telling
wanna-
you.
they wanna compete.
Listen,
They
but
wanna get
I
out.
understand and compete. But listen,
not all about the
if
training about
if
it.
it was me and I had bad organizations all around me and I had drama and I had the BS around me, listen, I'm just gonna put my kid in training and make him train 4 days a week, 4 or 5 days a week, and make him. And when he starts that sport, he's gonna be the best athlete on the field.
Yeah, but that's
Nah.
that's
You
again
don't-
that's
see,
a,
you don't
that's
understand.
no, I understand it for a reason, but like if you're talking about those kids that are playing, you know, like transfer or whatever, you're saying like, you know, living vicariously through their kids or whatever the case may be, like, you know, like the kids thrive off of like that competition, that in-game playing, that like, you know, we're going places, not just train and never have like a team
you don't
and a
get
thing
it.
to
You don't
play
get it.
and
You don't get it.
you know, like
You're not getting
just
it.
that-
You're not
that
getting where I'm
feel
coming
good.
from.
So make me get it. Help
You're
me
not
get
getting
it.
where I'm coming
Help
from.
me get it. I'm sure I'm not the only listener that don't get
listen,
it.
listen. Youth sports is overrated. Youth
It's
sports
not,
is
but if
over-
it's about the kids, do you
listen,
think the
it's
training
overrated.
is all they
I'm
want?
just telling you. It's
doesn't make
over.
sense.
It's
For what you're
overrated
saying.
because there's a lot of coaches out there that are not about the kids. They're about
And in
their
that
their
sense,
egos.
it's okay for you to
You know
find
what I'm saying?
a team
So
that will be about
so
it.
that's what you're talking about right there.
That's
We're
what
talking
I'm
about the
saying.
transfer portal.
Yeah, no,
We're
the
talking
trans-
about not the transfer portal. Find a team.
Right.
Yeah,
Find
that's a transfer portal.
When you find your team, you stick there. But if you're
Nah.
gonna be at a team that's no good, and you say don't switch teams, just pull them out and do the training.
Yeah.
Don't make I don't like that. I don't agree.
You know why? Because you're not there. You don't understand the training.
I
of it.
have kids
You don't understand
that
the
were in
personal
sports,
training.
and I know for
Listen,
me, no,
I would
it's
per-
important
I would
for
personal
sure.
tra- I would
But
personal
it shouldn't
train my
be the
kids.
only thing.
I would personally train my kids from 5 years old all the way to all the way to 1 year before high school, and then put them in sports.
Wow. No.
That's what I would do.
Nope.
Because I know once he
No,
gets there,
not with
he's
it.
gonna have the proper running technique. He's gonna have the proper
Of course.
agility.
Of course,
He's gonna
but
have
he's
the.
not
He's gonna
gonna
be
have
fast.
that competitive
He's gonna be everything.
spirit.
And then
He's not gonna know what to do in a
he'll have the
game.
competitive spirit from his father.
He also has a mother that he could have gotten something
I'm just
from.
saying, from his father, he's gonna have the competitive
Nah,
experience.
I don't agree with it.
Okay.
I think that's torture.
I understand.
I think that's a bit much. From 5
I'm
to
just-
high school, you're not even gonna.
Why not?
No team spirit.
Okay,
no,
I
like,
have
none of
him.
that stuff.
Yeah, I give him all
Like,
that.
that's
I
weird
give him
to
all
me.
that. I give him all that.
No.
It's listen.
There's
These
some things
days
you
you can
can't-
make your kid anything you want to make him. Anything.
Right, but why would you want to make your
Anything.
kid something and not let him make himself something?
Anything you want to make.
Do you understand what
If
I'm
it's
saying?
an athlete that you want your kid to be, you can make him.
You shouldn't want your kid to be anything. Your kid should want to be something, and you feed into that. And you're just gonna do training from 5 years old to high school
Why
and not
not?
even put him in a team, not even have him, how is he supposed to know that there's no I in teamwork if he's never on a team?
He be on the team his last year, right before he goes to high school.
I'm lost.
And I right no matter of
I
fact,
don't agree
matter of
with
fact,
that. I
right
wouldn't do
right
it for my
matter of fact, right before he goes to prep.
I wouldn't do it for my kid.
I put him in all the camps around football camps, this camp, that camp, this football camp, that camp. He learned all his experience from high school coaches, college coaches, and NFL players. So you can deal with these youth leagues and all this politics and all this egotism and all this daddy ball
Well, that's
and
why
all
you
this
have to change the
this
programs.
bull-ush.
Because I
You
feel
know what
like
I'm
the
saying?
kids have
Yo,
to have a
we're
team.
gonna get into the mix, man.
I feel like the
Listen,
kids have to have a team.
I appreciate y'all.
The program
You know
needs
what I'm
to
saying?
change. It's going back
Well,
to
I
that
just walked
again.
in.
Well, listen, we'll get online.
I
Listen,
can agree with
well,
what
listen,
it
tap
is.
back in.
I
We're gonna
walked
keep
in,
on talking about this. We're on the road to 300.
Hey, this
But
is
my
touchy,
man
man.
DJ
Yeah,
Lightskin,
that's
my man DJ Lightskin is gonna get into Wisdom Steel and for a little bit more, and then we're gonna sign out. Listen, we'll check you next week. I appreciate y'all. 929 WDUP. Let's talk about it. The 411 Dr. J House Call Radio in the building. I got Zonti on my sideline. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're about, man. We talk about it. We talk about
talk
everything.
about it.
It
We
don't
talk
matter.
about it, too.
I'm gonna give you the real. If y'all want to still talk about it, hit me up in the comments. I'll still talk about it, and you can come back and resort to this and send that to anybody,
And
man.
I'm not just agreeing with him just to agree with
And
him.
there it is.
We doing the thing. We doing the thing. We doing the thing. Bye, guys.
Yeah.
I'm ready for bed.
Yeah,
That was
222
exhausting.
comments. Yeah, I stopped thinking about it.
How many?
Yeah.
222 comments. 769 plays. 150.
759 already?
769.
Everything's ended.
222 comments. I'm doing something right. But I walk in here, yo, you look like you motherfucker ready to hop over the table at Santi. Yo, like, yo.
Hey, yo, listen.
Going.
You don't know what
Listen.
you're talking about.
You don't know what
You
you're
don't know
talking
what you're talking about.
about. You don't know what you're talking about. She don't know what she's talking about.
I know what I'm talking about.
Yo, listen,
I'm
I'm gonna
just
tell you
saying.
like this. I'm gonna tell you like
You're
this.
trying, but
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this.
I am definitely, if I feel that it's necessary to show a different perspective or side of things, I'm not afraid to do that. That's what makes it interesting. If I just was a yes girl, then this would be.
I understand, but
But I really
listen,
didn't understand.
it's
I
all
really
about-
don't agree with that.
it's
last statement.
listen.
That's for
I'm
sure.
just saying, if you don't want your kid to deal in any of that drama, any of that bullshit, just train them. Train. Oh, okay. Don't train them all to high school. All right, train them for at least 5 years, from 5 to 10, and let him play 10, 11, 12. Because at that point, he's going to be the most physically fit specimen to run perfect, train perfect, cut perfect. He's going to be able to do everything. So all now you got to do is get a coach that's going to take him to the next level. You know what I mean? Fuck all this youth shit. Fuck all that. Just like if I had a son, I wouldn't send him to high school. No high school around here. He's going straight to prep.
So
Straight to
that's-
prep.
That's the thing.
Period. No high school, nothing.
Well, that's
Straight to
kind of-
prep. He's gonna start lifting, training every single year.
But
Period.
that's the same thing that you're saying. Like you're taking him out of a school that he lives around to go to a better school to get better training, to get better education.
Right.
Right.
I don't trust
So
it.
why can't you do that with sports? That's what I'm trying
What do
to
you
say.
mean with sports? What do you mean?
Because you're saying stay with your team, whether they're good or they're bad or whatever. Train them if it's a bad team. No. Find your space, your space. Find your team. Find where it works for you, and stick with that. Whether they're winning or
Yeah,
losing.
I'm saying that
Right?
they are from
Yeah.
until you get to high school.
But train them till you get to
Until you get to high
and
school.
Get on the team.
you know, until you get to high school, and then once you get to high school, you can bounce him
I'm
up
not
out of there.
afraid of. I'm not opposed of the training, the hardcore training. If he's got the talent and he wants to do it and he's into it, like this is his talent. This is like a God's gift, and he wants to feed into it. Absolutely. But I feel like there has to be some kind of.
Listen, all I'm saying
fun
is,
time. Fun time.
all I'm saying is that New Britain 9U, you better come with your A game when you come in to fuck with us. I'm just letting you know. We ready. And we ready. And we had a great off season. And we've been playing since last year. So we ain't playing no games. So y'all better come with y'all A game. I'm putting everybody on notice. The 9U, everybody on notice. The Springfields, the Harfords, the everybody. I'm even putting New London on notice. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting everybody on notice. Let's go.
Give me a cue when you done. You want to play one more joint? One more joint.
So that's what I'm talking about. We off air right now. We can talk whatever the fuck we want to talk about right now. I feel like y'all. You know, get at me on TikTok. I just popped my TikTok open. You know, YouTube. What's the 411? We on there too. So get at us. Got DJ Lightskin in the background. Ain't nowhere for us to go right now. We can't go to nowhere. We can't go there. Like, where the fuck are we going? Why y'all closing all this shit down? You know what I'm saying?
Outside City, man. City garbage.
Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Garbage.
Everything closing the fuck up. Like, yo, like, how do you close a joint down that makes probably like 2 to 3 G's from 11 o'clock to 1? Am I wrong or right? Probably. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. With the right bartenders, that's what you make. So, I'm just saying, though. Well, can we get another joint out here that we can go to right now? I think we might head over to Dano's. I think Dano's is a spot.
Where that?
Right, that bullshit we went through last week. We got
Open
the
up something.
oh, Rashoni. It used to be Dano's. It used to be Dano's before
I thought
that.
you made that shit up.
No, it used to be.
I'm sorry, Luke. I thought it was another spot.
Niggas looking for a spot. It used to be Dano's
There
before
was something
that.
else too, though. It had man names, though.
Man names. Well, yo,
That's all I remember.
next week
That's all I remember.
we talking about.
That's fine, Bobby.
Next week you gotta get at us, man. We talking some spicy shit next week too, man. You got me?
We back in players. We are off air for real.
I'm done.
Yeah, you good, bro?
Dun, 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 dun. Bye, guys.